Okay, I'm going to talk about putting in the answers into Delta Math. This example is specifically referring to the distance formula, but you can do the same idea with any of the Delta Math problems. As a refresher, here's the distance formula on the screen. You have 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2. The distance d is the square root of the difference of the x's squared plus the difference of the y's squared. And so we go to an example example problem. Find the distance between 2 points, rounding to the nearest tenth if needed or if necessary. And my 2 points are -1, 4 and 8, 2. So I can either choose this as my x1, y1, and this is my x2, y2, or I can just do it the reverse. Make my -1, 4 my x2, y2, and my 8, 2 to be my x1, y1. Doesn't really matter. You'll still come out with the same answer. I'm going to do the problem with x1, y1 being my -1 and 4, and 8, 2 to be my x2, y2. So going back to the formula, distance is the square root of the difference of the x's squared plus the difference of the y's squared. So I just plug in my x's and y's. X2 is 8, x1 is -1, comes from here. Y2 is 2, and y1 is 4, again coming from the points they gave. Simplify. X subtract -1 gives me a 9. 2 subtract 4 gives me a -2. So now I have distance is square root of 9 squared plus -2 squared. And that would be distance is square root of 81 plus 4. That simplifies to square root of 85, which is 81 plus 4. And if I put it on a calculator, it'll come out to be about 9.21. Now, since I got to round it to the 10th, I look at the next space over, which in this case is a 1. Since it's less than 5, I'm going to just keep the 2, so it will be 9.2. If this one was instead of 5 or greater, I will be rounding this number up to the next number up, which would be 3. But anyhow, the nearest tenth will be 9.2. So then I would put it right here in for the answer. Then I would press submit. The software will ask, are you sure you want to put this answer in? If you are, press yes. If you're not, no, and I'll go back to the screen and can put something else in. But we're going to just press yes. And if it's correct, it'll show you a check mark and then show you the problem, how it should be solved. If it's wrong, I'll mark it wrong and give you a chance to try again. If you have any questions using Delta Math software, just give me an email. Thanks.